normally associated with going on tour or recording well-received albums. But two of its members have stepped into a new spotlight by publicising their support for British space research project. And it's not park life they're looking for, but Mars life.
Alex and I are both kind of schoolboy astronomers. Very much so. We were looking at some kind of to see what was happening in terms of space research in England, and this is pretty much what was happening.
I just find the whole thing incredibly fascinating, and I think everybody could as well if it was presented in the right way. And something like this, you know, which ultimately the question it's asking is are we alone in the universe? You know, it's a fairly crazy thing.
They're backing the Beagle 2 project thought up at the Planetary Science Laboratories at the Open University in Milton Keynes. This month it's been accepted as part of the European Space Agency's expedition to Mars in the new millennium.
Well, Alex James and Dave Rowntree, they're very knowledgeable and very keen on astronomy, and they have impressed me with their willingness to learn about this project, and they've also been willing to talk about the project to people at events we've organised in helping them raise the funds. Their presence is something which gives the project vitality, and it also helps us to say that this is a project which is going to appeal to the younger generation in Britain.
The university has just unveiled a full-scale model of its Mars lander. The Beagle 2 really is an amazingly compact little box of tricks. Here are its eyes, it's two cameras so it can measure distances, and this is a grabber which can actually grab rocks from and stones from the Martian surface. But perhaps the most fascinating piece of equipment is this, which they've called a mole. Now this comes out and it can actually shunt its way across the Martian surface and then burrow down and get samples. It's then pulled back by this wire, and this can then be analysed all here in a miniature laboratory, all contained in this packaging here. If all goes well, we Earthlings could receive the first ever proof of life outside our own planet in the next decade.
But you know, it's a big one. It's a historical, you know, it's probably the most important question in history yet.
This project really should sell itself, you know, the goals are so easily understandable. The mission is so cheap in space research terms that nobody can, you know, point the finger at it and say it's, you know, money that could be better spent elsewhere. We're basically going to Mars for the cost of making a very low budget film.